All right, coming up next, the matchup for the UFC heavyweight division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 14 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches. The reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, the right you can.
Ready?
All right, so here we go with round one, and on one side, clearly the more well-rounded fighter. When we sat down with him on Thursday, first words out of his mouth, he ain't gonna submit me, I'm gonna try to take him down.
Oh my goodness, and you laugh just like that, because you know how much of a joke this is. You want to avoid the grappling with this guy at all costs. I know he has bravado. I know he has a big ego, but it would benefit him to fight this fight and make it as easy as possible.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this man.
Body kick is blocked. Still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know we still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. right hand punch in the clinch.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side.
Watch in mixed martial arts, then these type of transitions and scramble. Attempting an armbar here.
He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape. Now he's gonna attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Just missing on the uppercut there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, slams him down with conviction, man. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He's to push the arm to the side, get his head against the
Nicely done. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Get a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Are you ready? You ready?
Round two underway. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick.
Single collar tie now.
One of the most important strikes in the clinch is this big body shot. Nice punch lands over the top.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook, that's two.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight. He's going for the arm here.
Oh, nice.
And he's out. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
Oh, he postured up there.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Close guard. Ground and pound strike is true. And he landed the right hand there. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch.
And he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Back to the feet now. Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Well, a really good second round for him thus far.
Fantastic.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura. It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts strikers. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Let's keep this fight standing. You have a really good chance of knocking him out.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Beautiful strike.
And they separate. Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. Nice hammer fist. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. A triangle, a triangle. To the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch it. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Able to land the single ground strike there. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from
Jumps
the
on a
bottom.
headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Arm triangle, arm triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch.
Nicely done.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Like the control, yep.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Side control now. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very...
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Oh, we're getting a finish here. And he's out. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it, Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, the baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion of the world, a title that every heavyweight wants. He has it after the win by submission here tonight. He leaned on the grappling, and he got the job done in a big way.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes of the third round. For the winner by submission, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
So there he is, the new UFC heavyweight champion. DC, I remember when that was your reality.